The
Back,
fourth
right?
corner.
Once we start recording. Yo, 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 yo! It's the Fourth Quarter
Yes,
Podcast.
sir.
What's good, bro? How you been?
I wish it was the third corner because all this numerology of threes and six, but I've been good. How you been?
I've been alright, man. Just hanging in there. Same old,
Facts,
same old.
facts.
But I was saying earlier. Well, yeah, like a little technical difficulty, but it's all good. But like I was saying earlier,
Hey,
I'm just trying to just process a lot of stuff that had happened like a week ago. With the
heavy,
with the passing of Kobe Bryant, and
heavy.
I just want to say R.I.P. to everybody involved in that incident. Such a sad, tragic story.
R.I.P.
You know, so I've been just trying to. Oh, you got notes? Nice. Cool. Those are questions you want to ask me, or
Nah.
okay? I'm curious to what
Just
it is.
some, nah. As far as the Kobe, yeah, man, that was horrific. Like, that's that's one of the reasons I started like not to just dive into it because we got a lot of topics to talk about, guys. But just not to dive in it. But when I when I heard Kobe pass, I was like, okay, because you can't think everything's a conspiracy. That's the thing about the being a conspiracy theorist and talking about all this weird stuff is
Uh-huh.
that like you can't really like you can't manipulate everything. And you can, then people gonna think you crazy. Like we could talk about it later, but the flat Earth versus the round Earth is one of like my strongest theories of why conspiracy theorists are crazy.
Hmm.
The flat Earth shit. But anyways, but I was like, okay, I wasn't even gonna talk about it. Had no plans of doing this YouTube like consistently all of a sudden again. But when I saw that it was like first of all, 9 people in a helicopter crash. I was like, bro,
Hmm.
that sounds outrageous. Like you don't hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's like stuff that don't happen in 100 years.
So when
Just
you
like the 9/11 situation. It's like shit like that.
yeah.
It's like on that level.
So when you first heard it, like first of all, where were you when you first heard it? Like,
That's I'm glad you said. That's why you my bro. We doing this together. We please. Yeah, I don't even know. Anyway, like it was reminded me of 9/11 in the sense of two reasons. Um, where were you when you heard the news? That's a 9/11 reference right away because everybody knows where they were that day. I don't want to get too heavy on that on 9/11, but it's just
I just want to know,
a little parallel.
like when you first heard that it had happened,
I was in
and
a
yeah,
restaurant.
and
No, no, I read it on the internet. I'm sorry.
and in your mind, because I've seen like mad conspiracy theories. So in your mind, when you first heard it, what was your thoughts at that moment? Did you automatically assume
Didn't
like
think anything.
conspiracy theory, or you
Not
just
at all. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. And I was like, oh, okay. I really thought it was legit until I saw it was a helicopter crash with 9 people. That's what immediately zoned me in. Just off that
so
info.
that's what led you to the conspiracy theories when you saw it was
Yes.
like
The
9 people.
minute I heard about a helicopter with 9 people, it just didn't sound right to me.
But before you heard about the helicopter, did you hear? Did you even know how it had happened, or
What do you mean by that?
did you know how he had passed away, or did you?
He just passed away. I thought it was just him and he got into some kind of crash.
Okay,
I didn't know the
so
details
you
of
ain't have the
helicopter,
details and
nothing.
all like that. Okay, which I think that's what had happened anyway. Because when the news first broke, I don't know if all the details was all the way out there just yet. So okay, I see. So I know for me when I started hearing about the conspiracy theories, it's probably like a day later. Um, I seen some stuff on Twitter, then I seen a couple of videos online, and then I started. I don't know who had brought up the numerology thing to me,
Hey.
but I saw some of that stuff as well, kind of come up. So
Something you don't understand.
all right, so let's dive deep into this. Let's see. Just some of the stuff you heard. Maybe we heard two different, different things, and let's kind of.
Well, as far as the official story, let's start there.
Okay.
Okay, so what they're saying is that it was a Illinois auction plane he bought from the I forgot what department of the state, but it was owned by the state. That's how the story goes. That's fishy right there. Why would he? He's a millionaire. He could buy a brand new one, bro. Makes no sense right there. Anyways, there were 9 people in the vehicle. Even though I researched it and it did say you could fit 12 people in the helicopter,
Mhm.
I don't believe 9 people how 9 people can be on a plane. So right there, that's fishy. Not saying it's fake. I believe 9 people did perish, but why was it so many people? Did he? I would like to talk to one of his close people that would know this info. Was he always traveling that packed in a helicopter?
Mhm.
That's my question. And then as far as the official story was a pilot error and fog, and his helicopter had no terrain radar.
They said that the amount of passengers had an effect on the helicopter's ability to fly.
No, that it's able to hold 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy amount, but it holds 12.
Well, this image, I think there's a couple of pictures where he's like standing in front of the helicopter.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. That's why we doing this to get
So,
you, my bro.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, all you got to do is just look at the helicopter that he was in and just match it up with
Totally different color,
images.
totally different helicopter. The one he owned was black and gold, and the one that was on the footage was blue and white.
But the build was different. The build of the helicopter,
Not sure. I didn't go that deep.
because colors. I mean, it could. I'm
I
sure
mean,
they
I
got.
was thinking maybe for effect, like he don't want people to know he's in it. Maybe.
That could
So
be
I
it.
don't know.
Or he probably just
That's why I want
customized
to
it. He
know
could have
that.
customized it.
That's what I'm saying. Why would he be in that blue and white one from Illinois auctioned? Makes no sense.
I mean, I'm saying he could have customized it though.
I know that's what I'm saying. So why was it blue and white?
Maybe that's just the colors he likes.
No, it was of the way he bought it was how it crashed. That's my point.
Oh, so he got it the same colors that he bought it. I'm sorry,
It crashed
with
how
the
it
same
would
colors
be
he got.
auctioned, not the way that there's a picture floating around going viral of Kobe in front of his airplane. I mean his helicopter. It's
Hmm.
black and gold and it has the Mamba sign.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Or so, cause I think I seen the pictures that you saw, but were those
Facts.
just stock pictures or were those pictures of his actual helicopter?
See, that's another question. I don't know. I'm just going off basis that I think that was his helicopter, but I don't know.
Cause
So
it could have been the black and gold one, and maybe the helicopter we just seen was like stock photos or something.
that's what I'm saying. That I don't believe what the media shows.
Cause I
Facts.
saw it, I saw the blue and white. I think I saw the blue and white,
Facts.
but I
And there
wasn't.
was a video that went viral that was a crash, but it actually was a Pakistan crash. It was a helicopter Pakistan crash.
Yes, I saw that
That
as
was
well.
rest in peace to everyone involved. That's messed up. Not what I'm doing. You know what makes me laugh before you go continue it? Like people are mad at me that I'm disrespecting Kobe. I never put anything on his name bad. I always say he's an amazing sports figure. Rest in peace. I don't want to disrespect anybody involved, lives, families. You know who y'all should be mad at? The people that bank off it. These news outlets, these Nike companies, all these corporations, there's the ones banking off this, not me. I ain't making bread.
I mean, it's a given that they would, though. I mean, they got to
I
report the
mean,
news, and then
shoot,
also, you know,
just shooting down the haters.
yeah.
Hey,
But just to backtrack real quick. So you don't
as far as the helicopter, no, I don't believe it was his helicopter. I think it was another helicopter.
you believe okay? So, but I mean, what would the reason for him to even be in a helicopter, a different
Like,
helicopter?
you know what?
Be?
This theory kills me because it's like I want to say he was assassinated, but then I want to say he faked his death. So it's like a fine line. So
Okay.
I don't know what I want to like. I don't know what I want to decide,
Okay.
or a freak accident. And
Well,
I don't believe in freak accidents because the way it's all lining up. Like, brother, for real, like I've waited mad long. I'm getting anxious and tired. Yo, kick the game you wanted to tell me that was bugged out.
all right. So I just wanna first. I kind of wanna like run down a list of the conspiracy theories that we heard.
Facts. Let's go.
So one of the ones that I hear is that Kobe was involved in a battle over a trademark with a pharmaceutical company.
Facts. I heard that too.
Um,
RFG was talking about that. One of these YouTuber guys. I was like, wow, that's pretty deep.
yeah.
Pretty deep.
So of course, I hear people saying like, "Oh, they had something to do with
That's
it.
wild though. That's
Maybe they
wild,
would
crazy
have,
conspiracy.
yeah, maybe they
Do you
sabotaged
believe that
the."
or not?
No,
Okay, facts. Me neither.
yeah. Personally, I don't believe in none of the conspiracies. Actually,
Come on, man.
yeah. I think the trippiest part for me out of all of this is when you add up the numbers, the numerology part of it
That's
is
what I'm saying.
what's trippy to me. But as far as like you know, somebody was upset
What do you
or
think? I gotta hit you with something. What do you think about LeBron passing his scoring record, becoming number 3, putting him down to 4, and then beating his record in his hometown Philly, and then he passes away the next day? That's bugged out, buddy.
yeah, that's trippy.
That's very bugged out, buddy.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like is just kind
Or
of.
what's Kobe's? What's I keep seeing what's Kobe's number 24, right? And 8. He had 2 numbers, which I found weird. I never heard of a basketball player having 2 numbers.
Didn't Jordan have?
Yeah, but he retired and then he came back. Kobe never retired.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah,
It's kind
I'm
of
not
weird.
sure
But
why that
anyway, and
happened.
people say it was like a new beginning or rebirth for him. All right, cool. I'll accept that. But you know what 24 divided by 8 is? 3. Numerology of 3.
What is this three that you keep referencing? What does that
It's
have to
like,
do with anything?
I believe that they've withhold information from us, which
Mhm.
a lot of stuff we don't know that they're withholding that could help us gain knowledge of this earth and how to better ourselves and empower ourselves, whether it be financially or spiritually. But like, it's like they they hide the truth of, like, for instance, Friday the 13th, that's bad luck, right? 13th bad luck. Nah, it could be used for good, but they use it for evil and bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know the answer.
But that,
That's my
I
answer.
mean, if it's his choice to have the number 24, hold up, what was the
24 divided by 8. The reason I said that, because you asked me a question yesterday about the Super Bowl. Was Kobe tributed throughout the whole game? I didn't even watch it or realize. In the beginning, they did a silent thing.
Mhm.
During the game, the players had cleats. So I saw a 24 with a /8. I'm like, 24 divided by 8. That's 3. That would trip me out.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with people plotting against him?
Because
If he's the one that chose the numbers though.
I don't want to. Like, we're trying to have a large audience, not just the truth movement in the
Yeah.
community. No disrespect, because that's who I work with. But I want to have music, sports, and entertainment, and the Joe Rogan crowd or the Alex Jones, which I don't even. Please, he's Illuminati anyway. Yeah, I put it out there. Any, anyways, like, it's just like they they're playing a chess game with the Earth, right?
Mhm.
Let's say fuck the flat Earth bullshit. The Earth is round, right?
Mhm.
There's a flat plane that looks like a chessboard, right?
Yeah.
Like, kind of like a board around the Earth, and they're playing the game with the world and everything. They have to align certain shit with certain numbers, and 3 and 13 have play in a lot of it, and it's through sports and media and events, and that just really change lives and really affect. Like, do you understand how much somber and sadness was created that day from Kobe's passing?
I hear all of that.
Crazy.
One thing that always bugs me out about when I hear people talk about that stuff is okay. The numbers are kind of bugged out if you kind of add it and divide it and whatnot, and
Why were they
there's a
fly?
lot of coincidences. But I always want, I always wonder why. I want somebody from uh, the truther community, whatever you want to call it, to tell me why it's being done. You know what I mean?
Facts. Like, for
What's
instance,
the end goal?
we'll get to it. Um, I don't understand why, if police helicopters and emergency helicopters were grounded, why was Kobe's up in the air? These are questions we gotta ask. It's so
You know what?
suspect.
But I heard that
Plus, with
the
a pilot that's experienced with 20 years.
I heard the pilot had some sort of clearance or something to
That's wild.
be able to fly in those kind of conditions.
And something I wanted to bring up when we started this was that the um the smoke billowing from the helicopter reminded me of the PA 911 shit. My bad to keep on harping on that. It just reminded me of
Yeah, I
that.
don't know. I don't think.
I'm telling y'all,
I don't know.
the truthers already know out there. So yeah, Kobe was 41. Remember the commercial that I went viral? Thing for everybody that did that for me, man. First time. So time on the ball when he threw the ball at the helicopter was 4.1.
Yeah, I read that, and then it was like 5 seconds left or something for him to play or something
Crazy.
like that.
Facts. Yeah, when he left the game, his last game was 4.1.
Yeah,
I looked it up. It's there, man. It's trippy.
yeah, I saw that.
You saw what else? What else was trippy for you? You have anything else?
I mean, the trippiest things I saw was the commercial, and then somebody on Twitter saying,
Oh yeah, the Twitter guy. Yeah, that's bugged. That's for real.
yeah,
For real.
yeah,
That's a
it was,
legit.
yeah, from what I saw,
Wow, that's trippy.
yeah. So
That's wild.
I think that's bugged out. Now, of course, like if he was, I don't know if he was known for all these years to fly in a helicopter. You know, if that's the case, then I could understand how a person might be able to, come up with this stuff. But
Facts.
I still find the imagery of that cartoon and then the person saying that to be kind of trippy.
Oh, with the Chamberlain Heights
Uh,
on
what
Comedy
was it?
Central
Was that it? I'm
when
not
he
sure
when he
where it
died
came.
in the helicopter.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not sure
that
where it
shit
came from. And
trippy.
then also the commercials. You had said it was like the Kanye. What was it? Kanye in that commercial.
Yeah, when he blew it up.
So that was kind of
That evil laugh at the end is creepy.
that was kind of trippy.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
so all of these things I was kind of alluding to it was kind of bugged out. And I know when I had woke up that day, I felt like it was like
A weird day,
very
right?
weird energy. And I remember checking Instagram, and it was because of I guess LeBron had passed the
Facts.
thing that his record that night. I had seen a post of I guess those two, and then I was just randomly reading the post,
Wow.
and this is before I had knew what had happened or anything. So I
Crazy.
felt like the energy was off, and then also
Facts.
I told you I had came across something where they had used like an image of Kobe the day before, so it was like the energy towards it was like energy directed I don't know how to explain it.
Nah, cause you want to hear something trippy. On top of that, just from my universe and my world, guys out there, I came home. A car was through my building, through the wall. Cops and all that over here.
Yeah.
A car went through a building. A
Wow.
deadly accident.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. It's so weird. It was that day. Of all the days that could have happened, it happened the day Kobe had that crash.
Yeah. So
But
I feel like the energy was off, man.
whether it was meant for those for people to pass, like, or fate, or whatever you want to call it, whether it was a hit or not, the numerology just said it something was meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like
Speaking of numerology, though, what is
that
like
video. Yes, go watch it, guys.
what's the point of that? Do you know like why people say numerology happens or not?
Yeah,
Because I don't
that's
know.
a
I
good
just know like
question.
the numbers adds up and stuff, but I don't know why
I
it
always find
happens.
I always find numbers fascinating, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy. Like,
I think everything works in numbers.
yeah, facts,
And
super
if not
facts.
everything, like a lot of stuff. I just think that's maybe how like the universe kind of like operates in that way is through
Yo,
numbers.
did you peep the guy that was he was the eyewitness, eye symbolism, whatever.
He was like a helicopter expert, right?
Yeah, it was like he was so detailed, but he did not see anything. He's like, I heard it above me, but I didn't see it. He's like, and the fog, people from around the neighborhood, it was 17 years haven't seen like anything like this. And he's like, it was like jumping in a swimming pool of milk and opening your eyes. It's like, really?
But he said what?
It's like jumping in a pool of milk and opening your eyes. That's how thick the fog was.
Okay,
And he
wow.
was wearing a TWA hat, which I think is an ode to Flight 800. Remember there was a, a airliner full with passengers was shot down, supposedly by the government, but they said it was um, a fueling
When was this?
technicality. This was in '96.
Why would he have wore the shirt as
Now
a
he
note
wore a
to
hat.
the?
I know the TWA hasn't been functioning company since 2001. Oh, coincidentally, it's 2001. It's
Yeah.
bugged out, bro. It's all connected, bro. Like if you really go deep, like that's what I mean by the numerology. It's all there.
I didn't see his. I didn't see the actual interview or the clip. But I did. I mean, I saw like the. I saw the clip, the picture. I just didn't click it.
What clip?
The helicopter expert talking to the news people,
Oh yeah, yeah,
interviewers.
facts. That's just crazy.
But I didn't actually watch
It's
it.
crazy. The connection I did with the TWA,
So
it's trippy.
when you heard what he was saying, did it add up to you or no?
No, it didn't. He
No.
sounds like a crisis actor, my brother.
You remember like the do you remember anything
You
he
know
was
what a
saying?
crisis actor is, right?
Yeah, I've
All
heard
right,
of it.
cool, cool, facts.
I don't necessarily believe in it,
They,
but
they. Oh, you don't think he was?
no. I think
My
that
bad.
all right, all right, let's I just want to get this out there. I personally
Think it was
believe
a freak accident.
it was an accident.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's what I think. I think it was
That's
an
wild.
accident.
Nah.
I think yes, there's certain coincidences that seem odd.
Hey,
You
it
know,
could be the universe setting it up. Regardless, it was some side of setup. Whether it be spiritually or
yo, like
shit we don't understand. That's what I'm on my level thinking.
yeah,
It's not just, oh, the pharmaceutical company.
yeah. I don't
That's a
believe that.
breadcrumb.
I don't believe that.
That's a breadcrumb. That's
Yeah,
for us to go think ridiculous shit.
yeah.
I'm talking like higher entities, like alien type. I don't mean to go that deep, but like they're working something that causes these events that is that deep.
Shit,
It's
I
not
mean,
just the
that could
illuminati.
happen. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. At
But
least you
I
give me
mean, that
that.
goes beyond any of our explanations. You know what I'm saying? But as
Exactly.
far as like on like the battle between the trademark and the name and all that stuff, I don't believe.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know.
I don't
I
believe
kind of laughed at that when I saw that.
it.
Because
Yeah,
I think deeper than that. I don't think just, oh, pharmaceutical. Yo, they're not going to risk their company if they're really trying to make money to do some crazy shit like that. It's stupid.
exactly. And then you also have
They'll just change the name.
then you have the helicopter company as well. You know what I mean?
Nah, but there's something fishy about the pilot, and there's no radar system in there. Come on. That makes it so, I don't know if they do it on purpose or it's just, how can Kobe Bryant be flying in a plane without radar for terrain? Come on.
Yeah, I heard about
Come on, man. That don't make sense.
that. Yeah.
It don't make sense. And as far as the route of the plane, not to get too deep in it, because I could do this all night. He did some kind of circling over.
Cause I thought they were like waiting for like a landing
Clearance.
to to clear.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right,
So I
that
think
makes
that's
sense.
what happened. And think about it, if you're doing that for a while in the fog, maybe the pilot got disoriented.
That's scary as shit, bro. If that's a freak accident, that's a mean one.
Yo, the scary part was hearing the communications between the pilot and the what do you call them, the air
Air
tower.
traffic control.
Yeah,
Facts.
the air traffic control. And you hear them going back and forth, and then I think the air traffic control guy was asking the pilot like a question, and then it just went silent. That was scary, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's scary. And then also there's like footage of
And where the bodies at, yo? We
They
never see
probably-
the bodies, bro.
they probably
There were 9 people in that shit.
they probably had the whole area cleared out. You know, especially once they
Yo, I'm telling you, I don't want to. They pay the check. I'm gonna shut up. But until then, I don't believe nothing the media says, bro. Not one fucking word. Not one word.
Oh, I mean,
And as far as you asked me earlier, because, we almost, head into the last lap. Like, as far as the Andy Reid prediction for me, I said that he sacrificed his son, and I do believe they do crazy shit like that. I mean, this
what are
definitely
you talking
shouldn't
about
have
this?
been a conspiracy show because I love sports. I know y'all do the betting, and I know I do it too. But sports is rigged. They play by numbers as well.
So you talking Super Bowl now? Are you? Is there any more you have to say about Kobe or not?
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in
Sad
peace.
story. Whether it was Illuminati, the pharmaceutical company, a freak accident, the wind, the fog, a missile, whatever you want to say or think, it's a tragedy. Rest in peace. Whether it faked or not, it's a tragedy, and a lot of people were saddened. And I might give up on it because I put so much work in it the past 6 days about it.
Yeah.
You know.
What are those notes you had? You have more to.
Um, like I was trying to do some numerology with the 9 passengers, but it's too deep for me. I don't like to get that deep with it,
Yeah.
like the gematria, and they would use a calculator because you don't even look. Let me type in something on a calculator. Who's the inventor of the calculator generator? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like who's making the numbers make the words like? So I'm like, bro. But
What are you
as
talking
far as
about? Who's making the numbers of what?
they have a gematria calculator. It's like something you type in Kobe Bryant, and then it gives you a line of numbers, and each have different meaning as far as occult symbolism and
Okay, I see what
yeah,
you're
it's
saying.
stupid, bro. It's too deep. It's
I
too
had looked
deep.
that up because I kept seeing that as well. But the
It's too
video I
deep.
watched didn't really explain what it was talking about.
The only thing I found it bugged out was that it was 3 young girls and they were 13.
Okay.
I thought that was bugged out. And there was a lot of people on that plane. That don't make sense to me, anyways. Yeah, as far as the Super Bowl, um, it's all rigged, and Andy Reid sacrificed his son, and he played part in the Michael Vick deception.
Why did you? What did he have to do with the Michael Vick situation?
Well, this is all distraction stuff. So Michael Vick, the dog shit was made up.
Why you say that?
His family was doing it. He wasn't even fucking doing it. It was all made up, all story, just like Colin Kaepernick. We're not gonna go that deep this episode. We're trying to
Yeah, I'm
keep it
not.
light.
The See, I don't know too much about the Michael Vick situation. From my understanding, there was some sort of they fighting with the dogs or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and a lot of dogs died. That's sad, but he didn't do nothing.
Okay, so he wasn't there. He wasn't involved with none of
No.
it.
And it was all publicity for the NFL and shit. Just like the Tom Brady deflate gate, all this bullshit.
Why would the NFL need publicity though? They're the NFL.
Trust me, they do. They feed off it, just off the energy, whatever it is.
I mean, I don't see why. Because from what I understand, when the whole Colin Kaepernick thing
Yeah,
went
you're the
down,
person that believes the freaking Con Edison freaking UFO Independence Day shit was regular fucking explosion.
yes, because I was there.
Nah, chill. That shit was
I
that was
was there.
Independence Day
No,
coming.
it wasn't. I was there. And from what I understand with the whole Colin Kaepernick situation is that the NFL ratings actually went down. So why? How was that good
That's not
publicity?
true, man. Don't believe. Can we go back to earlier what I said? Don't believe shit they say. You
No,
can't
no,
believe
no,
these
no.
polls or anything.
There's a lot of
There's
shit.
reasoning. They say everything.
There's a lot of shit that I don't believe, right? But
Facts.
if nobody's giving me, all right, and if in the truth of community, if nobody's giving me the reason why it's happening, then it's hard to believe what that narrative is. That narrative is as well. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So from like what would have been the benefit of the NFL using the Colin Kaepernick story?
Division, divide and conquer. That's what they feed by,
This
live by,
country's already divided.
and they want it more. They want the civil war. They want all the guns. Do I gotta go deeper or no?
Yeah, but even with and that's another situation. Even with all the guns, right? What could all these guns do to a military?
That's what I mean. So why do they want them?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So they don't want the guns. They just want certain regulations.
I guess, but it's deeper than that. It's a fine line, like I said before, with the Kobe shit too. That's why I try not to. I don't know what I want to believe, but I don't believe anything they tell us. That's my stance on everything in the world. It's the Matrix. I'm surprised we haven't even said that word. The Matrix is what we're living in. In the commercial of the Kobe Bryant, in the Isaac Kanye, it looks like the Matrix on bots. Yo,
So,
is it cool if we end on 33 or you want to keep rolling?
oh, it's been 33 minutes now.
Yeah, it's coming up. We got 3 minutes.
So what did we touch on so far? We talked about
You want to
Kobe.
we do
Um,
one more subject?
well, you have. I was talking about the Super Bowl, the halftime show earlier with the.
Oh yeah, since I've been so heavy with the conspiracy, all you gotta do on this channel, please go check out my halftime show, One Eye Symbolism. I'm just gonna be a light. J Lo, politically correct answer. J Lo, Shakira, y'all did it. Latin America, we here. Go ahead, Albany.
That's all you gotta say about the halftime show.
JQ in the flesh. I don't know.
Oh, I thought
What do
you,
you think?
cause you saying like the cages and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
children in cages. Just
Yeah.
check it out. My video. It's crazy.
Do you
It,
think they like slide in subliminals in the halftime show?
the whole thing from beginning to end.
I mean,
The whole thing.
I mean, I've seen some bugged out shit
The
like in
whole
videos
thing.
and stuff. But
The whole thing.
the whole show or just the whole like.
The whole thing. Even the numerology of the plane and all that shit. From beginning to end, brother. It's
Alright.
scary, man. It's scary. The white rabbit, man. We want to know the truth, man. Red or blue pill. Which one you fucking choosing? You want to go back? I ain't going back.
Nah.
I'm full in this, man. I used to watch did you used to watch Unsolved Mysteries?
On what channel?
Lifetime television for women. My bad. I used to watch that shit.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, it was this creepy guy Robert Shack, and then he would like discuss weird, creepy like aliens, murders and do investigations. It was all unsolved shit.
Nah, I never heard of that.
Gotta check it out. It's dope.
Or I think I heard of it. I just never seen it.
What'd you think of the halftime show?
It was dope. I wish
Nice. Yeah, I liked it too.
Cool if Cardi would have came out.
Yeah. Well,
It was dope. I liked it.
Latino, we're here, baby.
So that's the Super Bowl. Did you have any thoughts of the coronavirus or nah?
I love that picture you put at Verse TV on Instagram. Um, the
Do
the
you think
corona
like
with the mask.
do you think you know what I heard
Yeah,
before?
all diseases are created, including AIDS. AIDS did not come from a monkey. Stop it.
You know what I heard before? I forgot where I saw this. Where they had, I think they were like analyzing when certain stories kind of like blow up, and they were trying to talk about how like at a certain like part of the year, there's always like a story that involves like a sickness or a
That's
epidemic or something like
crazy.
that.
What on The Simpsons?
Nah, it was some I forgot who did it. It was like a short video I had watched where
What?
they talked about after a certain part, at a certain time of the year, a story kind of gets like mad exposure, and it kind of just gets popular. The story, and
Gotcha.
sometimes it involves like a epidemic or like a disease. Yeah, a disease. And
You heard of the Illuminati cards? That kind of like reminds me of what you're saying.
could be that. Could be like
Shit's
they got.
scary as shit.
Could be like they got cards or some shit, and then they just have like a annual.
Exactly. What are we gonna do with shaming? Whether it be a R. Kelly or
Like a schedule. Yeah.
exactly, or we need. And I'm not gonna shoot it that crazy, but the NBA ratings been down. Just putting it out there. Stay woke, folks. Stay woke.
Well, what was I gonna say?
Stay woke.
Do you
What's up?
do you think the coronavirus is legit? You think people just
None of them. None of them.
people are hyping it
Not
up?
even the flu. The flu's created.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So no thoughts on the coronavirus.
Scary, but I mean, don't believe the hype. I spoke to somebody. He knows people that is saying the media is hyping it up.
Yeah, I think they are kind of hyping it up
Facts.
because I think I mean it's scary, right?
Facts.
But I think they hype it up in a way because once like it's like after a couple of days you don't hear about it no more. You know,
Exactly.
it's like you remember what the whole when the whole Iran thing had started. It was like it was World War III, and that's all you kept
It's
hearing.
amazing how it ended that Iran shot down a plane. I think that was bullshit too. I don't want to get too deep, but I think that was bullshit too.
But
Complete false flag media.
I just find it amazing, like how after a while you don't hear about it no more.
That's what made it bullshit.
But I'm just saying not that specifically. I'm just
Okay.
saying like how when these stories come out, after a while you just don't hear about it no more.
It's trippy.
Yeah. But so no.
Like the Malaysian plane still missing. Trippy.
Yeah, that's kind of bugged out.
I could go days, brother.
So I think that's it,
When
man.
we rejoining forces for the folks to stay tuned. Next week?
Yeah, I mean we could
Yeah,
do.
man. We talk impeachment next week. Fourth corner, man.
Isn't impeachment done though?
Oh, was he guilty or not?
Nah, he's good. I think. They're not.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
he innocent, man. What a waste of taxpayer dollars and time.
I believe so. Maybe I'm wrong.
Bastards.
All right, man. It's the fourth corner. It's me, your boy Auburn, JQ.
Glad to have this man next to me, man. If
All
not, I would have went ranting on some Illuminati shit 3 hours later, man.
right, man. We out.
Peace. Thank you.